Welcome to the first DPP session of Strength of Materials. And in today's class, we are going to solve problems related to the basics of stress and strain. जो हम लोगों ने first 3 chapters, Introduction to Stress, Introduction to Strain and Material Properties में cover किया है. Whatever we have covered till now in Introduction to Stress, Introduction to Strain and Material Properties, we are going to see problems related to those topics. Okay. So I hope you all are excited. I hope you all have revised the concept of the chapters we have seen till now. Yes. अभी तक जो भी किया है उसके क्वेश्चंस, उसके टॉपिक्स जो है वो रिवाइज कर लिए. गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग. चलो. Now beta, before I start, I want all of you to know the schedule of the courses that we are running right now on YouTube. We have 2 courses recently launched. One is the crash course which started from 1st of October, and this is the schedule of the course. I am teaching strength of material in the crash course batch 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday, and we have a weekend batch which has started recently, and the classes are only on Saturday and Sunday. There also I have started strength of materials. Okay, Saturday and Sunday 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now what is the difference between these two? Beta, in crash course my objective is to solve as many problems as we can. So basics को we are not discussing in very detail. बहुत ज्यादा खींच नहीं रहा हूं मैं basics को, okay, concepts को. But in this batch, weekend batch, this is especially for students who are in second year and third year, and this batch will have very detailed discussion of the basics. Okay, in this batch I am going to discuss concept of strength of material in very detailed manner. Okay, जितना ज्यादा डिटेल में हम लोग पढ़ सकते हैं, because beta, my objective in this batch is to build concepts, basic concepts. Okay, in this batch I want you to revise the concept of SOM, and I want you to solve as many problems as you can. And in this batch I want you to know the basics. Okay, so that is the difference between the crash course batch and the weekend batch. Okay, and if you want to download the lecture notes, then you have this tinyurl.com/approve10. You can find the links of all the classes. You can find the PDF of all the classes from here. Okay, so beta, just click on tinyurl.com/approve10. I have also pinned this link, so you can just click on the link and you can go to this website. Okay, and you can join my Telegram channel in order to get all the updates regarding my classes. Okay, whenever I will be taking classes on Unacademy or on YouTube completely free, then I will update the schedule on my YouTube, my Telegram channel, Approve10. Just search for Approve10 in your Telegram app and you will go to this channel. Okay, so join this today. And a very important news, now we have the date on which Unacademy subscription is going to hike. Okay, so from 20th of October, Unacademy subscription fee is going to increase. So if you want to join Unacademy, then join before 20th and you will have to pay less. Otherwise beta, the fee will hike from 20th of October. 20 अक्टूबर के बाद फी जो है वो बढ़ जाएगी. तो अगर आप बढ़ी हुई फीस नहीं देना चाहते हो तो उससे पहले आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. You can join using the code approve10. You can join Unacademy using the code approve10. You will get the 10% off, and the most of it, you are going to get my personal attention. You are going to get my personal guidance, my personal mentorship. Okay, chalo. So beta, I have already told you the benefits of Unacademy Plus. Now let's discuss the problems. Let's start with the problems. Okay, so beta, first problem in front of you, the value of Poisson's ratio of an elastic material for which bulk modulus is equal to Young's modulus. Quickly solve this problem. Quickly solve this problem. Yes, Mithilesh, it is very true. We are trying really hard on YouTube channel. Okay, so beta, if you can't afford the subscription, then we have so many initiatives for you on YouTube. Okay, so appreciate these initiatives. Please attend the classes live, and if you can afford, then you can come to Plus, where we have some additional features. Okay, so it's up to you. तो बेटा इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन जो है आपको देखने को मिलेंगे एग्जाम में, वेयर दे विल गिव यू अ रिलेशन बिटवीन पॉइजन्स रेशियो, सॉरी यंग्स मॉड्यूलस एंड बल्क मॉड्यूलस, एंड दे विल आस्क यू टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ पॉइजन्स रेशियो. So very simple, all you need to do is use the relation of elastic constants, E equal to 2g 1 plus mu. So E by G is equal to how much? Elastic modulus and bulk modulus is equal. Sorry, अच्छा bulk modulus दिया हुआ है E equals to 3k 1 minus 2 mu. Bulk modulus, Young's modulus same है. So this will be cancelled. You will get 1 equals to 3 minus 6 mu. 6 mu equal to 2. So mu will be 1 by 3. Very simple questions. Yes. बट बेटा आई हैव सम अमेजिंग क्वेश्चंस इन स्टोर फॉर यू. मैं आपके लिए आज बहुत अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चन ढूंढ ढूंढ के लेके आया हूं, डायग्राम के ऊपर बेस्ड, पावर लॉ के ऊपर बेस्ड. पावर लॉ मैंने आपको बताया था, पावर लॉ के ऊपर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, थ्योरी क्वेश्चन, न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, तो बेटा आज बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चंस करने वाले हैं हम लोग. ठीक है बेटा, लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो दिस वाज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Young's modulus and bulk modulus are equal, so Poisson's ratio will be 1 by 3. So the answer is D. So I hope everyone solved this. सबने सॉल्व कर दिया? आगे बढ़े. चलो. Now beta, this is a theory question, a conceptual question. Okay, which of the following is an absolute property of an elastic material? Which of the following is an absolute property of an elastic material? Strength, resilience, ductility, toughness. Now, first of all, you need to understand what do I mean by absolute property. Absolute property. Absolute property. So, absolute property बोलने का मेरा मतलब क्या है? Let me explain this concept. Absolute property मतलब कि, see, there are two terms of, sorry, yeah, which of the following is not an absolute property? Yes, it is not an absolute property. तो बेटा absolute property का मतलब क्या है? See, absolute होने का मतलब क्या है? The value is not going to change. Okay, so whatever is an absolute property, you can calculate the value and it is not going to change because of the size and shape of the specimen. Okay, तो ऐसी कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी है जो शेप और साइज के चेंज करने पे चेंज हो जाती है? That will not be the absolute property. So absolute property means which does not change with change in size of specimen. स्पेसिमेन का साइज चेंज करूंगा तो इनमें से क्या चेंज नहीं होगा? So beta, strength is not going to change, resilience is not going to change, toughness is not going to change, but ductility will change. So ductility is not an absolute property. Understand, ductility is measured by percentage elongation, है ना? And percentage elongation will depend upon the size of the specimen. कितना परसेंट elongation मिल रहा है ये साइज पे डिपेंड करेगा. So if I change the size, percentage elongation is going to change, means the ductility is going to change. So it is not an absolute property. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Absolute property means which will not depend upon the size of specimen. Even if I change the size, even if I change the length and area, the property should not change. So strength, resilience and toughness are not going to change, but ductility is going to change. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. चलो चलो. So बेटा next property, next question पे जाते हैं. Now beta, this question is again on the stress strain diagram. Now read the question. A hypothetical stress strain curve is shown with coordinates A 0 0, B 0.20, C 0.60 and D 0.828, sorry 0.6300 and D 0.8280. Point B is the yield point, C is the ultimate point and D is the fracture point. The modulus of toughness is. Now beta, how do we find modulus of toughness? क्या बताया था मैंने? How do we find modulus of toughness? Quickly answer. How do we find modulus of toughness? Modulus of toughness is equal to area under the curve up to which point? Up to which point? up to point D, up to fracture point. If I ask you modulus of resilience, then area under the curve up to B. Yes, area under the curve up to yield point. तो yield point तक निकालोगे, you will get modulus of resilience. Ultimate point तक निकालोगे, you will get modulus of toughness. Now, a very, very, very important thing to notice here. क्या चीज मैंने आपको बताई थी कि नोटिस करना, वरना गलती होगी. What did I tell you? Beta, all of your comments are visible to me. Okay, so don't worry about the comments. Yes, percentage strain. The strain is given in percentage. Means whatever value of strain you have here, it is 100 times of strain. So in order to calculate strain, what you will do? You will divide them by 100. जैसे ये 0.2 लिखा है, this is 100 by 100 into epsilon. So epsilon will be equal to 0.2 divided by 100. ठीक है? So beta, if you don't do this, then your solution will be wrong, your answer will be wrong. तो इसीलिए बेटा ध्यान रखना, you have to divide the strain by 100. Now all you need to do is calculate all these areas and add them. So we have 3 area, 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, Abhijit. Thank you so much for the compliment. So beta triangle, trapezoid, trapezoid. Okay, triangle का area half into base into height. Trapezoid का area base into average height. Trapezoid का area base into average height. Okay, अब ये height कितनी है? A की height is 200. C की height कितनी है? C की height is 300 और D की height कितनी है? D की height is 280. ठीक है? So now beta quickly add all the areas and find the modulus of toughness. A1 plus A2 plus A3. तो A1 will be how much? Half into base. Base कितना होगा? 0.2 by 100 into height 200. Second area base into average height. तो base कितना होगा? What will be the base? Second area का base 0.4 by 100 into average height 200 और 300 का एवरेज कितना हो गया? 250 प्लस थर्ड एरिया का बेस 0.2 by 100, एवरेज हाइट 300 और 280 का एवरेज कितना हो गया? 290. So what is the total area? What is the total area? What is the total area? 1.95 है ना? 1.95 और इसका यूनिट क्या होगा बेटा? मेगा जूल पर मीटर क्यूब. मेगा जूल पर मीटर क्यूब. It will be मेगा जूल पर मीटर क्यूब. It will be मेगा जूल पर मीटर क्यूब. ठीक है? Is it clear? Are you getting 1.95 मेगा जूल पर मीटर क्यूब? ठीक है? Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. चलो चलो next. The ultimate strength of a material is 400 megapascal and the corresponding elongation is 35%. If the material obeys power law, strength coefficient is, calculate quickly. Now this is based on what? ये किसका question है? This is related to power law. What was the equation of power law? Do you guys remember? Sigma T equals to K into epsilon T whole to the power N, right? Sigma T equal to K into epsilon T whole to the power N. Okay. Now beta, ultimate strength of material is 400 and elongation is 35%. So you need to calculate the value of K. अब K निकालने के लिए I need sigma, epsilon and N. अब सबसे पहले you need to find sigma and epsilon. Now maybe a lot of you might be making this mistake, so let me tell you right now. Let me stop you right now. Are you putting the value of sigma t 400? Are you putting the value of sigma t 400? If you are putting it, then beta you are wrong, because जो 400 और ये दिया हुआ है, this is sigma e, ये इंजीनियरिंग स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन है, ये इंजीनियरिंग स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन है. You need to find true stress strain. So beta, which relation are you going to use? This is the relation between engineering stress and true stress, है ना? और this is the relation between engineering strain and true strain. Yes. So beta, what will be the true stress? Engineering stress is 400. Engineering strain is how much? 35%. मतलब strain is how much? परसेंट में दिया है, तो 100 से डिवाइड कर दो, 0.35. So what is sigma t? What is sigma t beta? 540. Very good, very good. And epsilon t? Epsilon t is how much? 0.3. Very good. So everyone is clear? Beta, ultimate strength is the engineering stress, na? Yield strength, ultimate strength, they are the engineering stress, not the true stress. Okay. Now beta, at the ultimate point, epsilon t is equal to n. Again, I told you this, at ultimate point, epsilon t is equal to n, which is again 0.3. So you have sigma t, you have epsilon t, and you also have n. So the only unknown is k. So put the value in the equation, sigma t equal to k into epsilon t whole to the power n. So this will be 540 k 0.3 to the power 0.3. So how much is k? How much is k? 775. 775. Is it 775? Yes. Yes. Very good, very good, very good. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Very good, very good. Beta, I cannot repeat the entire concept again. Okay, if you don't understand what is power law, go and watch the lecture first. Okay, this is the practice session, not the lecture. अभी मैं lecture चालू कर दूंगा, we will not be able to solve the problems. Okay, तो अगर आपको समझना है तो जाके lecture देखो, lecture देख के आओ, उसके बाद सवाल बनाओ. आप सीधे सवाल में कूदोगे और बोलोगे n क्या है, k क्या है, I can't explain that, right? So we have limited time, we have dedicated session for theory, we have dedicated session for numericals. तो दोनों को मिक्स मत करो, ठीक है? अब बेटा, based on the same concept power law, we have another question. Based on the same question power law, we have the same question. True stress versus true strain relation for a material is given by sigma equals to 1020 epsilon to the power 0.4. Cross sectional area at the start of test is 100 mm square. Cross sectional area at the time of necking is. Now beta, in order to calculate the value of cross sectional area at the time of necking, what I am going to do, understand. Okay, here this is what 0.4 is what n, है ना? Sigma t equals to k into epsilon to the power n. And at the time of necking, what is epsilon t? What is epsilon t? At the time of necking, epsilon t is equal to n, यानी 0.4. So I have the value of epsilon t. Now what is epsilon t, beta? Can anyone tell me what is epsilon t? What is the equation of epsilon t? natural log of L final by N initial, right? But I don't want the relation between length, I want the relation between area, है ना? But beta, I told you that we assume V initial is equal to V final. Do you remember? So A initial into L initial equal to A final into L final. So L final by L initial is equal to A initial by A final. हाँ कि ना? Do you remember this? I derived the relation between true stress strain and engineering stress strain. So do you remember that derivation? उसमें मैंने समझाया था, explain this. So beta, can I write epsilon T is equal to natural log of A initial by A final? है ना? L final by L initial is A initial by A final. And I have this value, it is equal to 0.4, right? So can I write A initial by A final equals to e to the power 0.4? Yes. Now A initial I already have 100 mm square, है ना? A initial I already have 100 mm square. So can I get the value of A final? मिल जाएगा? अरे मिल जाएगा कि नहीं? कितना आ रहा है? 100 divided by e to the power 0.4. How much is it? 67 mm square. Do you understand this amazing concept? This is the question of gate. ये gate का question है बेटा. This is the question of gate. So do you understand this question? Do you understand the concept? So you need to remember all these relations. True stress strain, engineering stress strain, power law, all these relations you need to remember. Is it clear? Yes? Chalo. So shall we move on to the next question? Yes? क्वेश्चन में एक ही ऑप्शन था बेटा, ये ऑप्शन वाला क्वेश्चन थोड़ी है. Next question. In a 2D orthotropic material, the number of independent elastic constants in linear stress strain relation is. Do you remember this table? I explained this table. I even explained the logic behind it. मैंने पूरा logic भी समझाया था. Right? Lecture में I explained the entire logic behind the table. You remember? In a 2D orthotropic material, number of independent elastic constant will be how much? Yes, very good beta, very good. Akshay, Mithilesh, Himanshu, Ankush, Vivek, Sudhir, Krishna, very good. 4, 4. 3D में 9, 2D में 4, है ना? 3D में 9 and 2D में 4, right? Yes. Those of you who are giving me 9 answer, please remember that in case of 3-dimensional stress, you need 9. But in case of 2-dimensional stress, you only need 4. Is it clear? Chalo. Next question. Now this is again an interesting question. Okay. A rod of length 20 mm is stressed to make a rod of length 40 mm. Subsequently, it is compressed to make a rod of final length for 10 mm. Consider the longitudinal tensile strain as positive and compressive strain as negative. Total true longitudinal strain in the rod is. मेरे भाई डीपीपी के नोट्स कौन से नोट्स बोल रहे हो? ये सेक्शंस, इन सब के स्पेशल क्लासेस के नोट्स ऑलरेडी अपने आप बन जाते हैं. ठीक है, मेरे को प्रोवाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू कैन डाउनलोड द पीडीएफ डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम अनअकैडमी. ठीक है. एक तो क्लास करते टाइम तुम लोगों को चिंता इसकी पड़ी रहती है कि नोट्स कहाँ से मिल जाएंगे। क्लास करने के लिए किसी को चिंता नहीं है। नोबडी इज बॉदर्ड टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम, यू जस्ट नीड नोट्स। तो बेटा क्वेश्चन को समझो। इनिशियली द रॉड इज ऑफ 20 mm लेंथ, then I elongate it to 40 mm and then I elongate it to 10 mm. Okay. अब यहां पे ध्यान दो बेटा, दिस इज लेट्स से 1, दिस इज लेट्स से 2, दिस इज लेट्स से 3। ठीक है। अब एक बहुत ऑसम कॉन्सेप्ट देखो, आई वांट एप्सिलॉन फ्रॉम 1 to 3, राइट? So I will write it like this, epsilon 1 2 plus epsilon 2 3, and this is the true strain. This is the true strain we are talking. Okay. Now what is the equation of true strain? Natural log of L2 by L1, and this will be natural log of L3 by L2, है ना? आगे ना? So beta, if I add these two, what I will get? Natural log of L3 by L1, आगे ना? Yes. So what does it mean? It means you don't have to consider this 40 mm. Directly you can calculate the strain from the first and the third value, है ना? Natural log of 10 by 20. How much are you getting? How much are you getting? How much are you getting? Minus 0.69. So do you understand this amazing concept? In case of true strain, if you want the total strain, you don't have to consider the every stage. You don't have to consider the strain of every stage. Just consider the first and last value. That's it. Is it clear? True strain के case में, if you add the strain of all the stages, you are going to get the total strain from first to last point. So beta, you don't have to consider all the stages. Directly apply the formula between the first value and the last value. That's it. First value and last value. That's it. Okay. तो इसमें कैलकुलेट करके फिर इसमें जोड़ेंगे. It will be waste of time only. Just consider this value and this value. That's it. Is it clear? Very good, very good, very good. Chalo, chalo, chalo. So beta, we will be seeing a lot of different concepts through questions. Okay, questions बना बना के बहुत सारे concepts हम लोगों को समझ में आएंगे. Okay. Now let's solve this question. Now this is also related to a very amazing concept. Solve this. A steel wire of diameter 2 mm is to be drawn from a wire of 6 mm diameter. The magnitude of true strain developed along the length is. Turan, give me the answer. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? Steel wire of diameter 2 mm is to be drawn from a diameter of 6 mm. Drawn करने का मतलब we are compressing it. Okay. Wire drawing में क्या करते हैं? What do we do in wire drawing? We compress it. Okay. So 2 mm से 6 mm 6 mm से 2 mm का बना रहे हैं. Okay. The magnitude of true strain is. So what is the magnitude? Now beta, understand. I need true strain, which will be natural log of L final by L initial. But do you have the initial and final length? No, you have the initial and final diameter. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Has anyone made this mistake? Has anyone put directly this value? So beta, I can't use L final by L initial. So I will use A initial by A final, है ना? Remember this equation, V initial is equal to V final. ये वाला फॉर्मूला यूज करना है. Yes, is it clear? So beta, put the values. So area will be pi by 4 d square na. So this will become 6 square by 2 square. How much? Epsilon t. कितना आ रहा है? C 2.197. Are you getting this? 2.197. Yes, very good. So it was an interesting question, right? A lot of people make mistake in this question. Lot of people make mistake in this question. What they do is they directly put the values of 2 mm and 6 mm in the equation, but they don't see that they are diameter, they are not length. है ना? This is a tricky question. No, it's not a gate question. ठीक है, तो ऐसे ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं एग्जाम में. ओके, shall we move on to the next question? Yes, I have calculated all the wrong values, thinking that people might make this mistake, and then I have put the values in option. ठीक है, मैं जानता था लोग ऐसी गलती करेंगे, तो मैंने गलत ऑप्शन जानबूझ के डाले हुए हैं. ओके, ये वैल्यूज मैंने ही डाली हुई हैं. यस, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अगेन अ कंसेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन. Correct order of Young's modulus, shear modulus, and bulk modulus for steel is? A. Someone is saying A. Okay. Abhijit, Akshay, Raj, Mithilesh, Pawan is saying A. Is A is the final answer? Beta, you need to remember the basic values. So E will be around 200 gigapascal for steel, है ना? And mu is 0.3. So if I calculate G, how much are you going to get? G कितना आता है? G कितना आता है रे बाबा? 200 by 2, 1.3. It is 76.92, है ना? And E equals to 3K 1 minus 2 mu. So what will be K? It is 166.67. So what is the correct order? Maximum is Young's modulus, then bulk modulus, and then shear modulus, right? Is it clear? Is it clear? जिस ऑर्डर में पढ़े हो दैट इज नॉट द ऑर्डर. ओके, ऐसा नहीं है कि यंग्स मॉड्यूलस सर आपने सबसे पहले बताया था तो दैट इज मैक्सिमम. shear modulus you told about after Young's modulus, so that is less, and then bulk modulus you told in the last, sir. So I did not explain the definitions in the order of their values. Okay, ठीक है. So for usually for metals, even for aluminum, copper, you will get the same thing. E will be maximum, then K, and then G. Is it clear? Chalo. Next question. Due to a loading, the plate is deformed into the dashed shape as shown in figure. The normal strain along the side AB is? You need to find the normal strain along the side AB. So can you do it? This is B. This is the final point B dash. So normal strain along the side AB will be equal to what? Normal strain along the AB will be equal to what? change in AB divided by original AB, right? Epsilon AB will be AB dash minus AB divided by AB. Yes, change in length divided by original length. So can you calculate AB dash? Can you calculate AB dash? Can you calculate AB dash? AB dash calculate कर सकते हो क्या? कैसे कर सकते हो? You know this distance. You know this perpendicular. How much is the perpendicular? How much is the perpendicular? Perpendicular कितना है? What is this perpendicular? This is 248. And what is this base? What is this base? 3 mm. 248, 3 mm. So can I get AB dash root over 248 square plus 3 square? How much? How much? 248.018, right? अरे ये 248 है और ये 3 है. So this will be root over 248 square plus 3 square. So 248.018 है ना, minus 250 divided by 250. So how much is epsilon AB? How much is epsilon AB? Minus 7.93 into 10 to the power minus 3. Is this the answer? Minus 7.93 into 10 to the power minus 3. Negative sign is why? Why there is negative sign? Because the length is reducing, right? Length is reducing. Now can you calculate the shear strain? Can you calculate the shear strain? What will be the shear strain, beta? Shear strain will be this gamma. Shear strain will be this angle. Shear strain will be this angle gamma, है कि नहीं? And what did I tell you? 10 gamma will be equal to, what is this? What is this? What is this? 3 mm divided by 3 mm divided by 248. And as gamma is very small, can I write gamma is almost equal to 10 gamma? क्या उल्टा लिख रहा हूं मैं? 10 gamma is almost equal to gamma, which will be 3 upon 248. So how much is gamma? How much is gamma? 3 upon 248. How much is gamma? Sorry. This will be 250. So sorry. ये 250 होगा. So sorry, 250 होगा. 250 होगा. 250 होगा. 250 होगा. 250 होगा. आपको ये बेस चाहिए ना, ये पूरा बेस चाहिए. दिस इज 3. ठीक है. So what is 3 by 250? Although it will not matter a lot, बहुत ज्यादा मैटर नहीं करेगा. 0.012. एक सेकेंड. नहीं 248 ही होगा. सॉरी. सो सॉरी. अपने को ये वाला दिया हुआ है ना. सो सॉरी. 248 ही होगा. 248 ही होगा. 248 ही होगा. ये अलग होगा. यहाँ ये बेस दिया हुआ है ना. सॉरी. ये वैल्यू अलग होगी. अपने को ये बेस दिया हुआ है. ये बेस दिया हुआ है. दिस इज 3. तो ये वाला परपेंडिकुलर लेंगे 248. ओके. यस. So 3 by 248 कितना आ रहा है? 3 by 248 how much? 0.012. वैसे बहुत ज्यादा मैटर नहीं करेगा, बहुत ज्यादा वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होगी, है ना। So is this the answer? Yes. चलो चलो. So do you understand how to calculate epsilon and gamma from these type of diagrams? एप्सिलॉन और गामा इस टाइप के डायग्राम से कैसे निकल जाएंगे? यस. चलो. Now beta, another question based on calculation of gamma. An elastomeric bearing pad is subjected to shear force during a static loading test. Pad has dimensions A equal to 150, B equals to 225, thickness equal to 55. Lateral displacement with respect to bottom plate is 14 mm. Shear modulus G of the elastomer is approximately. So here we need to use what? यहाँ क्या यूज करेंगे shear modulus निकालने के लिए? What can we use? What can we use? What can we use to calculate G? क्या यूज करेंगे G निकालने के लिए? कौन सा लॉ? Hooke's law. Tau equals to G into gamma. So G will be tau divided by gamma, right? So calculate tau, calculate gamma, and put their values. Okay. How you can calculate tau? Force upon area. How you can calculate tau? Force upon area. What is the force? What is the force? Force क्या है? Force कितना है? What is the force? Force is 16 kilonewton divided by area is how much? 150 multiplied by 225. So how much is tau? How much is tau? .474 megapascal. Are you getting this? And what will be gamma beta? See, they are giving us the lateral displacement. Lateral displacement मतलब कि they are giving us this. जैसे यहाँ lateral displacement was 3, right? Lateral displacement here was 3. So here lateral displacement is 14. So what will be gamma? Lateral displacement divided by thickness, है ना? Lateral displacement divided by thickness. Let me draw the diagram so that you will understand. ठीक है? तो अपने को कुछ ऐसा दिया हुआ है बेटा. Okay? We have something like this. तो ये आपकी lateral displacement है 14 mm. This is the lateral displacement and this is the thickness T. Okay? So beta, this will be gamma. Gamma will be 14 by T. So how much is T? Thickness is 55. So what is gamma? What is gamma? 14 by 55. What is gamma? 0.2545. So G will be equal to how much? 0.474 divided by 0.2545. What are you getting, beta? How much are you getting? How much are you getting? 1.86 megapascal. Are you getting this? 1.86 megapascal means what is it? Which one will be the answer? 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 D will be the answer. Yes, 1.9 megapascal. Very good, very good. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Very good, very good, very good. चलो चलो चलो. तो बेटा, do you understand how to solve this problem? Clear है? Yes. क्लियर है सबको? ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। थिकनेस कैसे चेंज हो जाएगी मेरे भाई? शेयर लगाने पे हाउ द थिकनेस इज गोइंग टू चेंज? हाउ द थिकनेस इज गोइंग टू चेंज? थिकनेस चेंज होगी? किसी को लग रहा है यहाँ पे थिकनेस चेंज होगी? ये ऐसा शेयर हुआ तो थिकनेस कहां से चेंज हो गई? पिछले क्वेश्चन में नॉर्मल फोर्स भी आ रहा था और शेयर भी आ रहा था, इसीलिए दैट हाइट वाज चेंजिंग। यहाँ पे नॉर्मल आ रहा है क्या? नहीं आ रहा है ना, सिर्फ शेयर हो रहा है। ओके, नाउ अगेन a very interesting and conceptual question. A specimen is loaded in tension up to a stress of 500 and then corresponding strain was 0.009. When the load was removed, there was a permanent strain of 0.003. Modulus of elasticity of the material is. Solve this. Solve this. Interesting question. Solve this. In order to solve this problem, you need to first draw the stress strain diagram. Okay. In order to understand this problem, the concept behind this problem, you need to first draw the stress strain diagram. Okay. The stress strain diagram will be something like this. Okay. Now we understand, they are saying that when the load was removed, there was a permanent strain. मतलब कि loading is beyond the yield point, है ना? Yield point के बाद हमने load किया हुआ है. So बेटा, I have the total stress and total strain at this point. What is the stress? What is the stress? 500 megapascal. And what is the strain? What is the total strain? What is the total strain? What is the total strain? 0.003. Sorry, 009. 0.009. Okay. Now, when we are unloading it, then we are getting a strain of 0.003. Permanent strain means this is 0.003. है ना? I need the Young's modulus. So beta, Young's modulus will be the slope of this line or the slope of this line. Now I can't calculate the slope of this black line, है ना? But can I calculate the slope of this green line? Green line का slope निकाल सकते हो? How you will calculate the slope of this green line, beta? How you will calculate the slope of this green line? E will be equal to perpendicular divided by base. Slope will be dy by dx, perpendicular by base. What is the perpendicular? 500. And what is the base, beta? What is the base? What is the base? What is the base? 0.009 minus 0.003. So what will be E? What will be E? E कितना होगा? 83.33 into 10 to the power 3 megapascal, or can I write 83.33 gigapascal? Yes. Yes. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Very good. Very good. So do you understand the amazing concept behind this? Good evening, beta Shah. Good evening. Good evening. Beta, all of you, please join the Telegram channel. The link I have provided. join the Telegram channel so that you don't miss any DPP session. Okay, कोई भी DPP session miss नहीं करना है. Whenever I will be free, I will arrange these DPP sessions, practice problem sessions, where we are going to solve the problems of strength of material. Lectures of strength of material you can watch on YouTube, either on weekdays or weekend. There is a batch for weekdays crash course. There is a batch on weekend also. Okay, so lectures will be on YouTube, and numericals, additional numericals you can practice here. And if you want to know whenever I will take the DPP session, I will update the link here in my Telegram channel. So join the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel. Okay. And beta, for this type of problem, just remember this: Young's modulus is equal to sigma divided by Young's modulus equal to sigma divided by epsilon total minus epsilon permanent. ठीक है? So beta, if you remember this formula, you can easily solve this type of question. If there is no permanent strain, then this will become 0, sigma upon epsilon. And if there is permanent strain, sigma upon epsilon total minus epsilon permanent, right? Sigma upon epsilon total minus epsilon permanent. Is it clear? Is it clear? My pleasure, Ranjan. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Abhijit, for the compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. So beta, we have solved varieties of problems only from the basics of stress and strain. किसी ने सोचा है कि बेसिक्स ऑफ स्ट्रेस एंड स्ट्रेन से इतने टाइप के प्रॉब्लम्स बन सकते हैं? ओनली ट्रू स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन पे, स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन डायग्राम पे यू हैव सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस, राइट? राइट beta, join the Telegram channel quickly and you will get the updates of all my upcoming DPP sessions. Okay, the next DPP session I am planning tomorrow. Next DPP session I am planning tomorrow, either tomorrow in the evening or tomorrow at night. Okay, and beta, if you want to download the lecture notes, then you can go to tinyurl.com/approved10 or join Unacademy quickly plus quickly, because the prices are going to hike from 22nd October. जो Unacademy की सब्सक्रिप्शन फी है वो 22nd October से बढ़ रही है. So if anyone is planning to take Unacademy plus subscription, join right now using the code approved10. I have already explained the additional benefits you will get. See, what I am trying to say is you can easily prepare with YouTube classes. Okay, YouTube classes देख के आप prepare कर सकते हो if you only need the content. But if you are someone like me, I was also one of those average students. Okay, when I was in my final year, I was also an average student, started to prepare in my final year. I only had 8 to 9 months maximum. So beta, I needed additional help, and that additional help is DPP sessions for every subject, proper schedule, then doubt solving groups, doubt solving sessions, test series, weekly tests. So all this will be provided on Unacademy Plus. You will have these type of features, live polling and leaderboard in every class. You will have live interaction with teachers. You can see that YouTube classes are not so interactive, है ना? यहाँ पे Unacademy के प्लेटफॉर्म पे जितना हम लोग इंटरैक्ट करके पढ़ सकते हैं, I can explain by looking at your comments. मैं आपके comments को पढ़ते पढ़ते explain कर सकता हूँ. That is not possible on YouTube. Then dedicated doubt clearing session. Every fourth lecture is a doubt clearing session, and you can send your doubts here. If you are a YouTube student, you might have realized that there is no way you can send your doubts to me, right? But here on Unacademy, you can send your doubts in the picture form. You can take the picture of your doubts and you can send it to me in the class live, and I will solve that doubt in the class live. And you have multiple batches. You have batches for Gate 21, you have batches for 22, you have batches for ESE, you have batches for rank improvement, and you can join multiple batches at once. You can also join batches of ME as well as XE. If you are preparing from ME and XE both, you can join. You can join batches of GATE, you can join batches of ESE, you can join batches of PSU. There will be dedicated batches for PSU exams, BARC, ISRO, DRDO, Coal India. So beta, if you are on an academy, देन यू कैन ज्वाइन मल्टीपल बैचेस. एक साथ आप सारे बैचेस ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, कोई रोक टोक नहीं है. ठीक है. ऑल यू नीड टू डू इज take the Unacademy Plus subscription using the code approved10. This is your favorite code. Okay, and it is not just a code, it is a bond between you and me. It is your confidence in me. Okay, so when you will use this code means you have confidence in me, you have faith in me. So use this code, show your faith, and beta, we will do wonders together. Okay, so join Unacademy quickly because this fee structure is going to change from 20th October. 20th October से ये change होने वाला है. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए please join Unacademy as soon as possible. I will see you on Unacademy Plus also. Okay. Hello. Thank you so much, guys, for such a wonderful session. If you guys have any question, if you guys have any direct question, you can ask me. कोई direct question पूछना चाहते हो आप लोग पूछ सकते हो. My pleasure, Akshay. My pleasure, Shubham. Taking such classes are my pleasure. Always, always. Anything for you guys. Anything else? Whatever you want to ask. कुछ भी पूछना है आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं बेधड़क. Yes, 7:30 पे आज क्लास है and today we are going to see problems related to self weight. ठीक है. एक दिन में कितने क्वेश्चन नहीं बेटा, आप अपना एक डेली का शेड्यूल बनाओ कि मुझे इतने टॉपिक्स कवर करने हैं. ठीक है, और वो टॉपिक्स जब तक क्लियर नहीं हो जाते, जितने क्वेश्चन भी लग रहे हैं आपको लगाने पड़ेंगे. करेंगे करेंगे बेटा. अरे यार, why are you asking questions which you can Google easily? Huh? Yog Prasad is asking me about the Maharatna, Navratna companies and their salaries. Can't you Google these things? ये सब चीजें तो गूगल करके पता चल जाएंगी ना यार. अब मैं एक एक करके बताऊं, सेल इतना देता है, भेल इतना देता है, गेल इतना देता है. What are these questions, buddy? If you have such an opportunity to ask me anything, ask something relevant, right? And why are you bothered about the salary? Are you choosing which company to go? If you get a good rank, if you get into PSUs, if you have offers from 3-4 PSUs, then you will compare them. Right now you don't have a gate score, right now you don't have an offer letter from any PSU, and you are comparing their salaries. Why are you wasting your time? Good evening Deepa. Ask me relevant questions which you will not easily get on Google. ये सब गूगल करके आप पता लगा सकते हो. कुछ ऐसा पर्सनल कुछ क्वेश्चन है, कुछ क्वेरी है, तो आप वहां से वो पूछो. ठीक है. और अभी से आप इंटरव्यू में क्या होता है, सैलरी कितनी मिलती है, कौन सा पीएसयू अच्छा है, इसकी चिंता मत करो. राइट नाउ यू वरी अबाउट योर गेट एग्जाम. once you have a gate score, once you are qualified for different exams, then we will talk about these things. When you will get a good score in gate na, then you call me. I will personally guide you what will be the best possible outcome of your gate score. ठीक है, आप बेस्ट पॉसिबल कौन सा कॉलेज ले सकते हो, बेस्ट पॉसिबल पीएसयू क्या होगा. आई विल गाइड यू फॉर एवरीथिंग. ओके, आपको मैं इन सब चीजों के लिए भी गाइड करूंगा, बट फर्स्ट यू स्कोर इन गेट ना. सो फॉर दैट यू हैव टू prepare for gate. So prepare really well, work really hard. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions for me, then we will take a leave. Telegram channel जरूर join कर लेना so that you don't miss any DPP sessions. Okay, I don't want you to miss any DPP session. I want all of you to attend every DPP session. Okay, chalo chalo. Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much guys, thank you so much. Bye bye everyone, बाय बाय, हैव अ ग्रेट डे, लेट्स मीट एट 7:30 PM फॉर द क्लास, ठीक है? 7:30 PM पे मिलते हैं, एंड शेयर द लिंक विथ योर फ्रेंड्स। चलो बाय बाय एवरीवन, बाय।